The sound of the first bounce.
If you train hard, you'll not only be hard, but you'll be hard to beat. We will see as this game unfolds which team has put in the hard yards.
Booted by Lysette. Over the top of the pack. Choose to kick it. He was never going to get that. Shuey gains possession through the interception. Good tap from Boak. Handballs from the tackle. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Jeddick on the ball at the moment. He controls the bouncing ball. Vardy running in, about to kick. Goal. The first goal by Shepherd.
Shepherd needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Thumps the pigskin. I guess it was worth a go. Drake just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Guided by Need. He controls the bouncing ball. Goes wide for a behind. Port Adelaide only trailing by less than a goal. The mark missed by Yeo. Duggan decides to send it to open space. Squeezes out a handball. Need approaching home now. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. Port Adelaide is down by less than a kick. Schofield has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Plays onto himself. That had some power behind it. Perfect timing from Gaff. He has a mighty kick of the footy. Strong mark by Redden. Goes for his 50. It was all his. Lecrac, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Lecrac goes long and gets the goal. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Rydick thumps it forward. Rockcliffe passes it. Rydick feeds it wide. Great grab. Wingard winds it up. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Duggan looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Duggan takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. He slams that on the boot. Hutchings takes the mark.
Jams it on the boot now. A solid mark from Redden. That had some power behind it. His hands failed him there. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. The ball has been thrown in. Rydick wins the tap. Terrible timing by Lysette. Tackles. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Slams it on the boot. Ebert claims it.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. The Port Adelaide forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Rockcliffe kicks it. It's a mark.
Kicked by Shuey. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Nicely intercepted by Outlet. Gives it to Cleary. Ebert, the better man there. Goes up the line. A solid mark from Wines. Wines feeds it wide. Dropped by Westhoff. The Rass goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several teeth. Marks.
Redden, he's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. He takes a strong mark. Burne-Jones kicks it. Wines, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark. He gets boot to the ball. He drops the mark. Gets the loose ball. Gray with handball. Running in for the goals now. That's a nice strong mark.
Kicks the skin off it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Clearing it with ease here. West Coast are in the lead by 10.
They're in front and they deserve...
A quick break and we're back at it.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
Boak gets a hard bump from Shuey. Westhoff looking to make them pay for that turnover. Gray puts it on the boot. Rockcliffe gets the upper hand. 60 metres out. Choose to kick it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Need takes a shot. He kicks it gun barrel straight. The first goal for Need. More bounce than a dodgy check. Clean tap by Ryder. Westhoff taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Westhoff feeds it wide. Nice hands.
Gray may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Ryder kicking for the lead. That's a goal. Port Adelaide in the lead now.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce straight down. Definitely palmed to advantage. Westhoff controls. Ball up in the centre square. Guided by Ryder. Guided by Westhoff. With the ball now. He's racking up possessions. Strong mark. Lining up the goal now. Going for goal number 1. The Power by 8 points. More bounce than a dodgy check. Tapped by Dixon. Westhoff picks up the bouncing ball. Redden finds his man on the move. Gets boot to high. Lecrac gets the upper hand. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
The bouncing ball is controlled. Sends the ball out into space. Jonas slams it on the boot. Wines enjoying a height advantage.
The Port Adelaide big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Port Adelaide scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Oh, that's a goal for 9 points. West Coast take the lead.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Dixon with the hit. Controlled by Hutchings. Sheed finds his man on the move. Westhoff taps. Rockcliffe controls. Lovely hand pass hits the man. Need with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Powell Pepper got under it. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. This could turn things around. Slots it. Powell Pepper sinking his first goal. Port Adelaide are in front. Great bounce. Dixon punches. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. What gets that pull behind?
Schofield really wears his heart on his sleeve. He plays the ball to himself. He gets boot to the ball. The ball is scooped up. Need shoots for goal. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind.
A nice uncontested mark for Powell Pepper. 25 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Port Adelaide over. West Coast by 13. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Ryder thumps it forward. Good tap from Watts. Bump by Lysette. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Great has it. Lining up the goal now. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Slots it. Great kicks his first. This kick has extended their lead. The bounce is dead straight. One down by Ryder. He's got the football now. Wines with the interception. Watt is streaming past and gets the footy. A low kick from Motlop. Duggan marks on the run.
Duggan obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. There's no contest for that mark. Lecrac lining up with the goals. Lecrac kicks for goal. Lecrac kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Ryder, tapped by Hutchings. Penetrating hand pass. Lysette with another possession.
Advantage.
Lecrac alone for the uncontested mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. What a great goal by Lecrac. 2 goals will see West Coast in the lead. Well, it's half-time. What have you got to say, Richo?
The important thing is to keep your noses in.
Finally, the third term begins.
How you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you're a loser or a winner.
Rockliff with the football. He has the ball. Shot at goal by Gray. Goal for Gray. The power in front. Here we go. Ryder punches it. Redden with the football. Nicely intercepted by Boak. He gets tackled as he hands it off. A short handball. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark by Jonas.
The Power to bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. It's intercepted. Burne-Jones dishes it off to the running man. He boots it. Pittard with good strong hands.
Boots it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
He kicks the ball.
Out of bounds on the wing. The Rucks are going at it. Ryder punches it. Boak just stopping for a quick dance. Huge leap. He controls the bouncing ball. Redden manages to get the handball out of the pack. Mistimes the kick. Broadbent taps it. He's got the football now. Gathers the ball. Gets boot to high. Good mark by Gray. Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A goal for Port Adelaide. Wingard getting his first right there. Umpire bounces the ball. Ryder is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Lysette. The bouncing ball is controlled. Kicks to the attacking 50. Nice hands. Shepherd in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Jonas will get the free for throwing. Slams it on the boot. A mark by Burne-Jones. Clearing it with ease here. Broadbent with the mark. Broadbent kicks hard along the boundary line. A desperate kick there.
Let's play on.
The ball goes over the line. The Rucks are going at it. Lysette didn't even get close to that tap. Is in his possession. No good tackling him there, mate. There's nothing to damage. High tackle. So well timed. Boak keeping it low. He spent that one before he had it. Hand pass by Sheed. Shuey sends it to open space. Nice drop punt. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Picture perfect drop punt. Hutchings gets the upper hand. Gets boot to leather. Ebert has it.
It's clear that the Power have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Gray shoots for goal. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind. The Power are in front.
Schofield plays on. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Lucky bounce collected. Gaff has seen plenty of the footy. The ball in the hands of Cripps. Slams it on the boot. Gathers the ball. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Kicks it. Nice work from Boak. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark there. Boots it.
Play on.
Westhoff, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. Hearn gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. A nice running mark. Opportunity for Vardy. 45 metres out. A nothing kick. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really...
After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Lysette with the football. Ebert with a short hand pass. Approaching the goals now. He gathers the loose ball. Guided by Gray, Wingard runs in. Look at that. He's put it through. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nice bounce. Rydick knocks it down the field. Hutchings decisively. Wines onto the ball. Guided down nicely by Ryder. Wines with the tap. Rydick taps it. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Cleary onto the ball. Interception. Handballs from the tackle. With the ball now. Choose to kick it. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Hit by Ryder. Cleary taps. Cripps bumps. Shuey with a short hand pass. Squeezes out a handball. Is in his possession. A low number of possessions for Pollock. Lobs the pass. Ryder keeps that one low. Need marks. Jams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Westhoff hammers the ball for goal. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Westhoff making the lead bigger. Watt directs it down. Controlled by Shuey. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. The players have decided to take advantage. A lovely drop punt. Strong mark by Redden. Boots it. Strong mark by Lacroix. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richo?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
Great mark over the pack. Shepherd in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 30 metres from home. That's bad luck. West Coast are really being punished. Jonas waiting to bring it back into play.
Let's play on.
Stabs the ball. No one troubling him there. Able to grab it on the half volley. Archie slams it on the boot. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. They've got nothing to lose here apart from this match.
Port Adelaide have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder West Coast is starting to fall behind. Archie waits, and it's gone through for a behind.
There could be a short option here. Jonas kicks to himself. Gets boot to high. Takes the mark all by himself. Sends it on its way. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Good mark on the run. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Shepherd going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week.
Jonas has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Lacroix takes the mark.
The bounce is dead straight. Watt directs it down. Guided by Shuey. He gains possession.
Port Adelaide are hustling and hassling their opponents, forcing West Coast into errors when they have the ball and limiting their opportunities to possess it at all. It's great for a team when they have a winning ruckman who can really direct his hit-outs. Port Adelaide have had a superb supply all match long. Boak intercepted that well, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
Powell Pepper getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Power are liking this, a 4-goal lead. Dixon takes the mark uncontested. 30 metres from home. You'd back him from this position. Dixon takes a shot. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. Schofield playing on out of the goal square. Jams it on the boot. He wins the contest. Hearn slams it on the boot. Strong mark by Redden. He's a long kick. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
Should kick this 9 times out of 10, but you never can be sure.
50 metres from home. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Out on the fullback, Archie. Sends it on its way. Marked by Burne-Jones. Thumps the pigskin. Nice mark there. Gaff getting into position for the kick. What a great start to the football year for Port Adelaide.
The Powers can be happy with that win. It will give them the confidence they need to go into the home and away season.
Final scores are 67 to 42. Well, that's it. I'll let Richo say the goodbye.
Thanks, Dennis. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Until next time, goodbye.